So if you're looking to kind of experiment and get into these Vogel crystals, Vogel style wands as we like to call these, this is a great entry-level way to be able to afford these crystals, because the hand-cut ones by Drew can be quite expensive. The machine and precision cut ones that are the Pinto Vogels can also be very expensive due to the material and the quality of them. These are a little bit less precisely cut. They're faceted. They're from Brazil. The material is excellent. And these, they have slight imperfections in the cuts, like some of the facets might not be exactly the same, but they're really great healing wands, and they're usually very affordable for the size. I mean, you can pick up something like this much cheaper than you would be able to get if this was a true Vogel. And the proportions aren't going to be precisely to Vogel standards. They're cut in the style. So we call this a Vogel style wand, and we're happy to have come across a good supplier for these, made of very good clear quartz with some facets, and then you also get some nice rainbows and some good kind of water clear, but with some inclusions. And a lot of people go, oh well, there's inclusions, does that make it less powerful? There's lots of schools of thoughts on the inclusions. Some people say the inclusions make them more powerful. Some people say you only want to use water clear quartz for doing extraction work where you're pulling energy out. I'm of the belief that I like to see the light bounce around, and I do like inclusions. I think the rainbows only add to the art. The facets are there to bounce light around, and if you bounce the light around, you get to see all the little internal worlds that are in these crystals, every little rainbow, every little nook and cranny. And I've worked with a lot of different crystals, and the inclusions to me don't seem to make any difference on how perfect it is. In my mind, it's the faceting. The faceting being perfectly cut really helps them, but for entry-level crystals, these are spectacular. The facets are actually really well done, and the difference is just little things where each line right here one might be up a little, one might be down a little lower, and that just happens from people who are not the master cutters that you have with Drew Tousley doing these hand-cut crystals. So keep that in mind, but we have a large selection of these Vogel style wands, and we do specify them as Vogel style because we don't want to be misleading anybody. We're not trying to do that. We have true Vogels, and you go online and you're going to go, well man, I saw a Vogel wand for $6 on eBay or something, and I'm just letting you know you're probably going to be getting a Chinese cut Vogel style wand if you do that, and it's probably going to be made of some pretty inferior quartz, and it's going to be probably cut pretty poorly. Our Vogel style wands are Brazilian, and they're cut very well, and we want to say they're probably some of the best you're going to find that are Vogel style wands with the clarity. We hand pick each one of these from our supplier, and the tips are good, you're going to have good faceting, and they're just really, really nice. I mean, you can't find better than these. And we have all different sides, 13, 12s. Some of these are, getting up there, 36. Also, if you want to get into getting big healing wands at an affordable price, the Vogel styles are a good way to start. So these are our Vogel style wands. Again, Brazilian crystal, real quartz. Some of them are water clear on one side with a couple of nice inclusions, and you get to see the light bounce around. But nice sizes, all different price ranges, and a good way to get into healing wands and Vogel healing wands and Vogel style healing wands. This is where I started, and this is where I recommend anybody start who wants to feel these and kind of get their Vogel kicks on with a entry-level piece. So thanks a lot. You can check out all these in the Vogel section on the website under Vogel Crystals, and we appreciate you. Thanks.